Music. I try to explain that SoCal microsonic energy is not something that can be directly seen or measured using normal science. But on platforms like YouTube, many people do not really focus on scientific explanations. So, I thought of presenting a different way of looking at it. I was especially interested in a video where investors mentioned they were not allowed inside the car they had put money into. This made me curious about why they were stopped from entering. They had invested in the project, but they were denied a chance to test drive the car or even take a short trip to see how it performed. I even suggested buying a bike and taking it to Holland, but the trip kept getting postponed until Maxwell vanished. Then one Saturday morning, Maxwell called and said he had left the country. As for the planned road trip to Cairo, it might have already happened, but the tech company told Chris W.S. that they had delayed it due to security concerns and possible sabotage in Zimbabwe. This could be true, or it might just be an excuse to avoid keeping their promises. The idea of free energy has always interested both scientists and regular people. The thought of using energy without any cost is very appealing. Why should we pay for electricity when we could use renewable sources for free? Free energy could be real, allowing homes and industries to run on solar, wind, and other renewable sources without any cost. But making this a reality is not simple. Maxwell is certainly a brilliant person, and his work in electromagnetism has shaped modern physics. But I think he knew that people love the idea of free energy. It is a powerful motivator. So, Maxwell cleverly took advantage of this by appealing to the desire for free energy and pushing the boundaries of scientific thought. He claimed he had built a simple generator that could run forever by capturing radio frequencies from celestial bodies. Testing such a generator should have been easy and could have cleared all doubts. But Maxwell used a clever trick. Devices that rely on hidden batteries can be misleading. Think about this example. We have all been frustrated when our phone runs out of battery at the worst time. It is very annoying, especially during important calls or when trying to navigate. Now imagine if there was a phone that never needed charging. That would be incredible. You would never have to search for a power outlet or carry a charger. You could go out all day without worrying about your phone's battery. No chargers, no cables, just complete freedom. Now, suppose I create a phone with a special circuit that pulls energy from the air so it never needs charging. To make it sound more advanced, I call this technology something like radio frequency quantum tuning. These words may sound impressive, but they do not mean anything real. Since I invented the term, no one can argue against it. This is a strong way to grab people's attention and make them believe the impossible is real. I could say that my phone gathers energy from signal losses in antennas and boosts it using MOSFETs to charge the battery. That explanation would be enough for most people. The phone's internal parts would be hidden, and I would not allow anyone to open it and check. Then, I would demonstrate the phone by fully charging a regular phone and making a call in front of an audience. The phone would work just fine, and people would be amazed. But no one would be allowed to touch it or check its battery level. As long as the charge remains unverified, the illusion stays intact. The next step would be to find investors willing to fund my so-called groundbreaking phone, promising them that I would eventually deliver this incredible technology. This is exactly how the so-called sonic energy technology works. One important detail is that all the devices shown, like the car or the power generator, have a battery inside.